So you're stuck inside in quarantine, waiting for things to get back to normal, and you're bored. That's very common. I'm bored here also for the first time in 2 years, as I mentioned in the following video. Now, all of us deal with boredom in different ways. Luckily, I have a lot of movie apps that'll let me play movies and TV shows. I watch a lot of YouTube. I do a lot of writing. I like to read. And all those things help keep me sane because it keeps my mind occupied. And of course, I make a lot of lesson plans. Make a lot of slides for my other YouTube channel on education. And of course, I have my teaching, the one thing I have to look forward to every day. But as you can see, it did want to storm here. That was nice to look at. Just getting out and looking at nature for a little bit. That's always nice. It didn't rain on that particular day, but it did rain the next day, so that was good. But anyway, I hope everybody's keeping safe and trying to find ways to overcome your boredom. Now, if you'd like to support me and free education here in Cambodia, I encourage you to just go to the link you see on your screen or click it in the description box below. And you can become a bureau. Now, a bureau, of course, is not just someone who gives me money for beer. That seems to be a misconception. There's no way I could drink that much beer. It would be physically impossible. But not only do you help support me, you help provide materials for the students. The more donations we get, the more students we can add to our online classes and eventually in-person classes. And of course, it helps me keep motivated to go out and keep making more and more content. As a bureau, you get access to exclusive videos that you will not find anywhere else online, updates, pictures, and a whole lot more. Plus, all my books are going to be available to you. I send them to you right to your email address if you donate. So there's lots of good things. But more importantly, I hope everyone is staying safe, doing your best to overcome boredom, and I'd like to hear from you about how you are dealing with the boredom. Like I said, I can read, I can write, I have lesson plans to do. There's always YouTube and a bunch of movie apps. I can watch TV shows sometimes. So let me know how you're dealing with the boredom in the comments. And maybe I'll do a follow-up video and tell people some of the better ideas I heard. Alright, I hope everybody's staying safe. Take it easy. And I will talk to you guys later. Alright guys, it is Monday in the early afternoon. Everything lie. Talking to somebody. Waiting for Luke and a leap. So we'll be going for a little walk. Haven't been out of the house for a few days. Well, a couple days since I made my since we did the last live stream. I think that's the longest I've ever stayed inside. But we were broke, didn't have any money. There was really nothing to do. Been here 2 years for the first time. I'm kind of, bored. There's just nothing open. No events going on. Nothing to see. That's why I'm always glad I have teaching. I have that one thing to look forward to every day. And that's always a good thing.
But anyway, I figured we'll be getting out and about today. The weather's a little bit better. What's that? It's a little bit cooler. And we'll see what's going on. Might head up to the market. We shall see. I was going to get down to the 2 malls and do that today, but I'm probably going to wait to do that tomorrow, simply because if she does want to go to the market, that is way the other way. So we'll have to come back and go to the malls another time. I told somebody I was going to make a video with to get both malls in one video. A little mall tour, Lucky Mall, the other mall, show people what they got. But if you're thinking about coming over here, keep in mind this is the place right here. There are currently 2 apartments for rent. They are only $130 a month, and they will be right back there, including that one all the way in the back. Yep, $130 a month. So if you're here now, you're looking for a cheap place to stay, or if you know somebody that is, let me know. I can hook them up with no problem. And you come out here and you even got one of my favorite little mom and pop shops right out front. There will be your landlords. You get yourself a shake, coffee, other kinds of things in there. Whatever you want. You even come out here sometimes to get yourself some fresh coconuts. All right. While we're waiting for them guys, I guess we'll just kind of hang out here. Talk to you guys later. All right, I'm back. I've talked about this before. Somebody wanted to know about retiring here in Cambodia. The process, the application, the visa and all that good stuff. And I said this before and I'll say it again. The retirement visa extension is probably the easiest ones to get in terms of just simple paperwork. Because if you're over the age of 50, that's all you got to prove. That's your criteria. There's no other paperwork needed. If you're over the age of 50, you can get an ER visa extension. You can get it for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. Or of course most people do it by the year if they know they're going to stay here. And a year is like $300 a month. A little bit less actually, but there might be a small charge from the travel agency, so figure about $300. Now even if you're not of a certain age yet, but you want to come over here and live, but you don't want to work, or you don't need to work, you can still get the ER visa. There would just be that extra step of you having to show proof of your monthly income. Like if you can show the government that you have a business back home, or you have some kind of income coming in monthly from back home, and you can prove that to a certain amount, then you can still get your retirement visa extension. Not as easy as it is if you're 50 or over, but it's also not really hard because there's just that one extra step. You just got to show your proof of income. Still, compared to some of the things you have to do here to get your EB visa, and some of the things you have to do to get your work permit, and some of the other types of visas, all the red tape and all the hassle and the back and forth, the retirement visa is actually the easiest of all the visa extensions, at least in Cambodia. So I hope that answers your question. I did do if you look down in my videos, if you scroll down a bit, you'll see one I did about can you retire in Cambodia. And that has even more information about the retirement issue. Also, I just uploaded my third video to my new channel. If you don't know, that is down below. Learn English in Cambodia is for specifically Khmer people to go online and learn beginner English. They can look at my videos, and it also works if they are in a class with me. They have all the material they can go back and look at whenever they want. If they need clarification on something or want to practice their speaking a little bit extra, they can do that right on my channel. So do feel free to check it out. Let me know what you think. Other than that, really haven't had a lot of other questions happening. You know, everybody's kind of stuck where they are. Lockdown, quarantine, isolation, boredom. All that's happening all over the world. So people have put, of course, their travel plans on hold. They have to. And you might not have any idea when you're going to fulfill your previous travel plans. Well, that's all right, because like I said, take this time to find out more about the country you want to go to, wherever it is you were going to travel. If it happens to be Cambodia, feel free to leave me questions in the comments, or get a hold of me on any of my social media, which is all down below in the description box. What do you guys think? Stink? Yeah, stink. Walking by a sewer here. That is a sewer. Yeah, it does get pretty stinky. But yeah, hook up with me on social media if you want, or leave me any questions in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them for you. Yeah, it's weird here. This little alley goes out to the highway, Highway 6, and yet they're building all these apartment buildings, but they're putting them right near these open sewage lines. Yeah, the people blocked that one. Probably, I'm assuming, the people that lived in that building. But they just, the city just leaves them wide open. And it stinks really bad. But yeah, they're building all these nice apartments. I'm just not sure how they're going to get people to live in them. But anyway, I guess more or less I'm making this out of boredom than anything else. Haven't been out of the house. Got a little antsy. Didn't really have anything to talk about. This one might be a little shorter than the other ones, but we're all in this together, and it will get better sooner rather than later. We'll be going back to normal. Don't forget to check out all my links below. I have links to everything, my t-shirts, my books, including my book, Live in Cambodia. If you wonder what you would need to live here, work here, or retire here, go ahead and check that out. Also, if you want to donate or become a Patreon, those links are down below. They help me out tremendously. Help support free education. And I appreciate each and every donation. Also, links to other channels that you might want to watch are down below, as well as I mentioned earlier, my social media. Alright, that's going to do it for me. Wandering aimlessly around Siem Reap, Cambodia. I will talk to you guys in the next one.